Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden football on EA Sports. Between our visitors and our home team. With that, let's get up to Seattle. Standing by at CenturyLink Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between our visitors and our home team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and whether
it's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the
run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Complete to Bryant.
Don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result.
Looking to throw. Eason. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense. With him, you can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him. Right and chew it up. Now we've got the artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice.
From the gun, Blackman. And he hits his man, Matthews. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really will.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Akers.
Fastest, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he is tackled into combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now it's from Buccaneer, first down. Now a handoff looking right.
Put up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? On 3rd. Back to throw. Blackman. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard.
Field gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ring and put it in the end zone.
That's complete to his right. Operating from the gun. Blackman, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 3 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. What you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We call that sack block.
Man, he got in there so... They'll run it now out of the gun. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. Big hold of the 30. These guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give it a big play.
To throw on 2nd down. Blackman. He's got it to Matthews. On 3rd down. Akers. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. On 1st down. Blackman. He finds Matthews. 2nd and 2. And Matthews makes the ground.
Moving.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Here's 2nd and 8. And that one
Fumble has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players. And maybe
Line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Eason. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
the psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
1-minute offense. This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 19 yards away. Possession. And I never played quarterback, but I'm thinking as a quarterback, you're a little bit into the game now, second quarter.
So how do they adjust the weight? How do they make it work for them? How do they work against it? That's what we're going to
go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to the Steelers, hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Eason. It's complete to Fuller. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes 3-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of pressures.
Locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far and certainly plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return here is stopped. 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 at a first.
Quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah.
He threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead the defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Akers. On third down. Akers. And he's taking. Throwing on first down. Blackman. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time. Fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board. Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long.
What are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Looking to throw. Blackman. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get... They'll run on first down. Akers. And they've got it in.
That's what he's doing. Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 8-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they get it.
Off play action. Eason. And that will be fine. Now they'll run on the draw. From the gun, Eason. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to get him down. Well,
tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a give, right side. Akers. And he will. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he backs.
You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Yeah, this defense rallies. And
big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
More careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe him, I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason. It's caught by
for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means after running
at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. Eason. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
A pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Looking middle, and that's making much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
I mean, you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 46. On 1st down, Akers. And Downing
will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll roll him out right.
Hit the sack, but he's able to elude that. And even though it threw it into...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap.
So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused
your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe
a gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Eason. Oh, he got on 1st and 10. Eason. Throwing again. Eason. To the 4-yard completion. Back to throw. Eason. Nowhere about this. 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. He's going to let it fly. And they will not. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown! A great effort there. 74 down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that, to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just it's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody.